Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mile High Living. I'm Gina Bellich. Well, Bingo Reverse Mortgage is a local brokerage firm specializing in reverse mortgages, a unique loan option that helps those 55 and older utilize their home equity to stretch their retirement budget. April Perez from Bingo Reverse Mortgage joins me now to really just help us navigate through the reverse mortgage process. Okay, so April, this is what I always like starting with, and that is having you really just describe or define what a reverse mortgage is.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for having me back. So a reverse mortgage is a program that's designed to allow those who are 55 and older to access a portion of their home's equity with no monthly payment. They can actually eliminate an existing mortgage and free up discretionary income.
Now, how does one use a reverse mortgage?
Oh, there's so many ways that somebody can use a reverse mortgage, but the most common that we see are to boost retirement income, eliminate a monthly mortgage payment, get cash in the bank, and overall just financial peace of mind. Older Americans are worried about outliving their money. They're healthy, they're living longer, and they're concerned they haven't saved enough for retirement. Baby boomers are actually the first generation to have to fund their own retirement, so there is that fear of running out of money.
So what are something we can do to really just increase the odds that we're not going to outlive our money, that it's going to stay around with us?
That's an excellent question. So there's three buckets that people usually draw money from. You have income, assets, and home equity. The thing about home equity is that it's locked up, you can't access it, and it's earning zero interest. With a reverse mortgage, you're able to earn interest on your home's equity and access it without having to sell your home. I also want to mention that the funds from a reverse mortgage are tax-free because loans aren't taxed. So you get to live in the comfort of your own home, which, let's face it, right now our homes are a safe place.
Absolutely. Boy, and are we seeing increases in those, which I'm going to ask you about in just a sec. But right now I'm thinking of the fact that when you say home equity, I immediately think of a traditional home equity loan, right? How is that different than, let's say, a reverse mortgage?
So with a traditional home equity loan, it's for a set period of time. You make a monthly payment, and it's usually for a set amount of money. Compare that to a reverse mortgage that's set up for the rest of your life. There's no monthly principal and interest payment, and the line of credit can actually grow over the life of the loan. So for somebody in their retirement years on a fixed income, saddling them with a new monthly payment is not what they're looking for. A reverse mortgage allows you to unlock the wealth in your home without actually having to sell your home. You do still need to, and this is very important to mention, you still need to maintain the home, pay property taxes, insurance, and any HOA fees. But as long as you live in the home, you stay in it and live independently.
Well, I was just about to say, too, that our home values, especially in Denver, Colorado, as we all know, have been skyrocketing.
Oh, yeah.
And now with interest rates, they're still fairly low. We do know that they're rising, and they're going to continue to rise.
Right.
But this seems like a perfect time, if this is something that's perfect for you or something that you might be interested in, to do it now rather than later.
Oh, absolutely. So I want to start off by saying a reverse mortgage is not right for everybody. But if it is right for you, the best time to look for a reverse mortgage is when property values are up. And in Colorado, like you said, they are up very, very high. And when interest rates are low. Now, in January, the rates were much lower. They are starting to rise. They will continue to rise. But if you look over the last 25 years, we're still very low on the interest rate spectrum. So that will allow you to access the most equity in your home.
But the other thing, too, is when we're talking about this, a lot of people get hesitant. They think, okay, all of this sounds perfect in what April's saying right now with Gina. But if I call, am I going to actually talk to someone? Am I going to get a recording? Am I going to be talking to someone that's not even in Colorado? You have a real live person answering the phones if they call right now, if they have more questions, right?
Oh, absolutely. And that's a perfectly legitimate concern or question. We are local, so we do consultations over the phone or in person, whatever you're most comfortable with, just to get to know you, make sure this is going to be a good fit for you. We ask some super simple questions, and then we walk hand in hand with you throughout the entire process. In all honesty, the process is very, very simple. And you will start off with that initial phone call with a real person in Colorado, and then you'll end up talking to me. So I'm right here.
That's
I'm
a
real.
win-win, really, when you think of it. Before we go, let's talk about your special offer.
Absolutely. So for June, we are doing appraisal month again, and we are going to do $750 of reimbursement of your appraisal at closing.
Hey, anything is great, and something that high is even better. So
Absolutely.
April, we love this. We love talking to you about this. Something as complex as this, you make sound so easy, so we appreciate it. Go ahead and call Bingo Reverse Mortgage now, and be sure to tell them you saw them right here on Mile High Living to get reimbursed on your appraisal. That's a $750 value. And for more information, visit bingoreversemortgage.com or call 720-541-5545. They paid for today's segment.